y'all, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name's Teresa and I'm so happy that you're here. We are going to be doing another weekend in my life, and I did want to start this off yesterday on Friday because I feel like my weekend begins at 3:30 p.m. on a Friday because that's when I get off of work. I just wanted to take you guys through a little Friday night in my life, even though it was just montage style. I didn't even say anything, but I did go to Maple House last night to get some personal work done after the work day. I like doing that on Fridays because I work from home on Fridays, so I don't need to like come home from the office first and then get ready and go. I can just go over there right away, which is really nice. And they even had a taco truck at Maple House this time. I don't think they've ever had any kind of food truck there before, so I ended up getting some tacos for dinner. I did not plan on that at all, but I was pleasantly surprised, and they were really good. It was like the perfect dinner. I was just getting some work done on my business website. There are some updates that I wanted to make, so I was just doing those, and then I also edited a TikTok, so it was a very productive work night. And then when I got home, I just wanted to watch a movie, so I found this random movie on Netflix. I thought that it was going to be better than it is. It like sounded pretty good because it has Chris Pratt and Millie Bobby Brown in it, so I just had like higher hopes, but I feel like they could have done some like reworking like in the backstory and just the way that they ordered things. Like it could have been better, but it's just kind of weird. I'll have to go look at the TV to tell you guys the name of it, but don't know if I recommend. But if you are just looking for a chill movie to watch in the background that you don't really care about, then maybe it's the movie for you. You guys know that I love watching movies. I would way prefer to watch a movie over a TV show any day, so I just love finding random movies. I've had a pretty chill morning today. I went to Scottsdale Body to do a boxing class, and then I came home, took a shower, and Colin and I just went to breakfast. He's gonna be leaving for work pretty soon, so then I have the whole afternoon to myself. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of crafting tonight for my bachelorette party, so we'll get to that in a little bit. And then I also wanna get some work stuff done. I definitely wanna edit 1 or 2 TikToks. I have a what I eat in a day, and then also I think I filmed another night routine, so I wanna get those edited and just ready to post. And then I'd love to finish making those updates to my website that I started yesterday. I'm already like halfway done with the edits that I wanted to make, so I think I can get all of that done today, and then we'll just see where the rest of the day takes us. I might have some extra time, I might not. It totally depends on how long the crafting takes. It's like pretty simple, but I know that with crafting, like even though it sounds simple in my head, it's going to take longer than I think. So I pretty much reserve the night for that just so I can get it done. But right now, I really want to take this new supplement that I've been dying to try. It's been in my cupboard forever, and I've just been waiting for a moment that I knew that I was going to be able to take it consistently, because I feel like you need to do that whenever you're trying a new supplement. You need to take it consistently every day to actually see if you like the effects or if there are effects, because if you take it inconsistently, then you'll never really know. It's this product that I got for free from one of the outdoor events that I went to. It is Bond Daily Balance. It is the hormonal and reproductive support. So I've just been very interested to try it. I'm not on like a fertility journey or anything like that, but it is supposed to help with balancing your hormones, which is just really good for every woman to do. So I'm just really intrigued and I want to try it. So I'm going to mix up a glass of this right now, and then Colin and I are going to hang out for a little bit longer before he has to go to work today. The drink does taste really good, so that is definitely a perk. It's not like a chore to chug it down. I would say it tastes like a Crystal Light lemonade. It smells very lemony. It smells like, honestly, it smells like a lemon pledge if you guys have ever used that cleaner. All right, it's a little while later and I am now gonna get started on crafting. So Ella, if your name is Ella watching this video, you must click off and I will enter a time for you somewhere on the screen where you can pop back in again, because this is for my girls for my bachelorette party and I want it to stay a secret. And I know she's watching this, so you need to skip ahead because I want it to be a surprise. Okay, now I can tell you guys what I'm making. I am making each girl that is going on the trip with me, and I just say it that way because I actually am not doing a bridal party, so they are not bridesmaids. They're kind of like my honorary bridesmaids, if you will, because I still really wanted to do a fun bachelorette trip because it's like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'm only getting married one time, so I want to go do my bachelorette trip. So all of my girls that are coming, I am making them each individualized bookmarks. I thought that this would be a really fun idea. I get a lot of craft supplies for free from work, so I just have like nothing to do with it and I accumulate so much. So I thought that this would be a really fun opportunity to use all the supplies that I have, and most of the girls going on the trip really like to read. So I thought that this would be a like fun little personalized gift for them that they would actually use and enjoy. So that is what we are making today. I'm making them like pretty simple. I'm trying to make bookmarks that fit like their reading vibes, but I'm also going off of what is in my stash. So we don't have like endless opportunities, but I do have a lot of products. Okay, these turned out so cute. I love it. It has everyone's initials on it, and then I have a little hole at the top here that I'm gonna get tassels for. And then 2 of them are like more fantasy themed, and 2 of them are kind of like more ocean themed. I think they turned out so cute. And then I just loved this other paper pad that I have. It's kind of like Howdy Disco themed, so I made one for each person as well in this paper pattern. So this one's definitely more like girly, and the others are much more like moody. So cute. So everyone gets 2 bookmarks. Okay, now I'm gonna pre-set up the Cricut. I'm not gonna do this today just because I still need to get the vinyl that I'm actually gonna be making this with, and I think I'm gonna have some friends come over later and we'll do it together. And Ella can see this now because she already knows that it's coming, so it's not a secret, but I am making luggage tags for all of the girls as well. So my theme is Last Toast on the Coast, so that is why we are doing blue and white. White is, of course, going to be me, and then we've got blue for the girls. I'm thinking just their names in white on the blue, and then I need to pick a color for me. I think I have gold glitter vinyl that I can use for mine, so I'm thinking that's what I'll do. But I just want to like get it set up because it's probably going to take a little while, and I don't want to be like figuring this out when I'm actually just genuinely trying to do the craft. So I figure I'll set it up now, and then it'll just be ready to go. I know that there's going to be a ton of other things that I want to do with this as well, but this is going to be the first project that I'm using it for. I think I want to use it for like some wedding stuff too, maybe like a wedding favor for everyone. That would be really fun. I do have one wedding favor in mind though, and I'll need to order it. I won't be able to do it on the Cricut, but there's just so many things that you can do on the Cricut. It's so fun to have one, and it's like the perfect little machine to have. Like, it doesn't take up too much space because the big Cricut is like big. Like, it's like a really big printer basically. Another thing you can do with the Cricut besides cutting stuff is you can put a marker in this spot, and then it can like write stuff out for you perfectly, which I think is such a cool feature, and I really want to use that. I don't know what for, but I feel like anytime that I would make like a sign or something, then I could just like write it out. Honestly, I might do like place cards for people, like perfectly written out. That would be so cute. Hello. Okay, we're back. It's like 4 p.m. right now, and I'm having a little snack. I finished my sandwich that I got this afternoon, and then I'm eating Colin's leftover potatoes right now. So random, but it's just ready in the fridge, and I'm hungry. I FaceTimed my sister the entire time that I was making those bookmarks, so that is why I was just grinding in silence. But I'm so happy that those are done, and the Cricut is pretty much set up. I do need to run some test pieces through it, but I was gonna do that later. But I at least have the software on my computer and it started up, so that's the important part. Now I need to do an Instagram post. I wanna post some photos because I am so behind on posting photos. Like, I'll post Instagram Reels and TikToks all day long, but I always forget to post photos. And my friend's bachelorette party was last weekend. It was so much fun. It was a bridal shower bachelorette party in one. So we did the bridal shower in the morning, and then in the afternoon was like the bachelorette party, and in the middle of the afternoon we went rug tufting. Let me show you guys the rug that I made. How cute is this little mini rug? And I handmade it, guys. Like, I made it on the tufting machine. I'm so proud. I think it turned out really good for my first time doing this. When we first got there, we're like, oh my goodness, this is gonna take so long. But then once you get started and you do your first couple stitches, it actually flies by pretty quickly, depending on the design that you do. We were planning on going to like a bar afterwards and getting some drinks, so some of us went over there when we were done, and I was shockingly one of the first ones done. Really didn't see that for me. I am like very detailed when it comes to crafts, so I'm like the last one done, so to be one of the first ones done, I was pretty impressed. So some of us went over there, and as people were finishing, they like came over in groups. It's definitely because of the design that I chose though. Like, this was easier than some of the ones that other people chose. But basically you use like a tufting gun, and you're tufting it from the back, and then like this is the front. So I kept like going around my like little weaving thing to like see like where I wanted to add in more of each color. But I think it turned out so cute. Now, what do you use this tiny little rug for? I have no idea. Obviously this is not going on the ground. It's like the size of like 1 foot. But I was thinking that this would be really nice to put a pot on in the middle of the table, kind of like one of those, like a hot pad or something like that, when you are putting a pan on the middle of a table. So I thought that that could be nice for that. And I also have like this space over here. So I thought that for now it can just stay as like decoration over here, and then I'm able to see it every day. It's really cute. You could also hang it on the wall as well. Some of the girls did like more scenic ones, and they were a rectangle shape, so it would be perfect to like put on the wall as a piece of art. It's kind of like an art piece, but tufted as a rug. So I think that's a super cool idea. Definitely recommend doing it if you guys have ever thought about rug tufting. It is a little bit expensive. I think it was like $100 or something like that. But if you're looking to like do something for a special occasion, then I definitely think it's a fun idea. So that was last weekend. That's why I didn't vlog, because I was busy all day doing that. Then the night prior, I went and helped set up for everything. And then Sunday, I was just recovering and getting back in the mode, like grocery shopping and meal prepping and all of that. And her wedding's in June, so we'll be flying out to Portland for that, and we'll spend a couple extra days there as well, so that'll be really fun. Oh yeah, and my whole point of telling this story was that I need to post some pictures from the Bachelorette party because they turned out really cute. So I'm gonna post those pictures, and then I want to edit another TikTok and get that posted. I have a couple things filmed, but I just get so behind during the week on editing, especially keeping up with my web design business. It's just hard to it's hard to balance everything at once, you know, like YouTube, regular posting, business posting, doing work for my actual business. It's a lot. But I think I'm starting to find a little bit better of a balance, and I just downloaded this new app and I really like it. It's like a daily timed to-do list, and I have the notifications set up, so whenever I have the to-do item set up for like 1 p.m, it'll send me a notification at 1 p.m. And some things are just like general to-do list items for me that I'm like, okay, I just like want to get this done at some point. But sometimes it's very time sensitive, and that'll be like 75% of the reason that I forget to do something because I had to do it at a specific time, and now I have to like wait until I can do it again. For instance, during the week, if I want to make a call to a doctor's office, I pretty much have to do it in the middle of the day, because by the time that I get home and settled, the doctor's offices are closed, so I need to remember to do it in the middle of a work day. And that's really hard when I am in the middle of work and I specifically like have to leave the building or like go into a room and shut the door to like make the call. It's an extra layer of effort, and I always forget to do it during the day. So I really like having these notifications on, and I can add like different things ahead of time. I'm really liking it. So it is called Todoist. If you are looking for an app that like organizes your to-dos and appointments and all of that, highly recommend it so far. All right, it is quite a while later. It is 7:45 right now. I went to the mailbox a couple hours ago, and I ended up running into one of my neighbors, and they were all at the pool together. We have a bit of a pool crowd during the summer, and they always expect me to be out there at least one day a weekend. So they're like, Teresa, where have you been? Like, come join us at the pool, come play bocce ball with us. So I was like, you know what? I'm not doing anything important tonight. Why not just take them up on the opportunity? So I just joined them at the pool, and we just played bocce ball until it is literally pitch dark outside. So it was a lot of fun, and other neighbors ended up joining us. So it was a really nice night, actually. I got some socialization that I didn't plan on, and it was very nice. So now I am home, and I am officially ready to make dinner. It is really late for dinner for me, but I only just walked in the door like right now, so we need to get started on some food. Okay, I finished making my dinner. I just made a turkey burger, a ton of pickles, that is sriracha mayo on there, and then I made some waffle fries from the freezer. Just like a super quick, easy dinner. And now I'm gonna finish watching my super weird robot movie. Okay, here it is, The Electric State. So if you're looking for an interesting movie to watch, this is definitely, it's interesting, all right. Good morning, happy Sunday. I just finished getting ready for the day. I'm going to meet my friend for breakfast. We're going to Snooze, one of my favorite breakfast restaurants, and I have this cute little fit on. Are we surprised that my entire outfit is from White Fox? No, we are not. This top is from a while ago. It's such a cute buttery lemon color. I think this is my color for the year. And then I have my favorite white linen pants on. These are seriously the most perfect linen pants ever from White Fox. I'll link them down below. Especially if you have like wider hips or thighs and a smaller waist, these fit me so perfectly, and I could not find a single pair that would fit my waist and my thighs. I tried like 7 different pairs on Amazon, other different stores as well, and none of them worked, but these White Fox ones fit me perfectly. And then I have my cute little mini woven bag from Amazon. So that is the fit, and let's go to Snooze. Alrighty y'all, we are back, and it is another day of of home renovation projects. We are still working on the bathroom, and today we rented a saw so that we could do a couple pieces for the cabinet for the bathroom. We need to cut a piece of molding the long way, which is why we needed to get a table saw to make sure that the cut is really nice and straight. And then we also need to cut a piece for the cabinet. So pretty easy stuff today, especially compared to the tile, which was like way more work. So hopefully it's pretty easy, but we need to figure out how to use this saw first of all, and then we'll get started. All right, this is our setup right now. This is the table saw that we rented from Home Depot. We just finished watching a video on how to use it and set it up. This is the first piece of wood that we need to cut, the right side of the cabinet, and I will show you guys why we need to cut this in a second, but I'm going to adjust the table saw right now so that this will fit, and it'll be a nice straight line. And of course, in Home Depot tool rental fashion, it comes with none of the tools that it's supposed to. So it's supposed to come with a push stick so that you can push the item through the saw without getting your hands near it. Didn't come with that. Also, there's supposed to be a guard over the blade. Didn't come with that either. It was supposed to be right here. It is not. Or sorry, right here. Yep, right here. Didn't come with that. So we have no push stick, no guard, so we are just freeballing it. Super safe. Thank you, Home Depot. Luckily, we only need to make 2 cuts, so should be pretty quick. All right, the first cut went pretty well, but the saw is a lot more sensitive than I thought, and like any slightest little jiggle, I could see it wavering in the wood. It's definitely fine for this cabinet because you're not gonna see it at all, but this piece, we do kind of need to be kind of pretty and exact. This is the molding that is gonna go on the doorway frame, and right now I am just using masking tape to make sure that I have a straight line mapped out, and then that way when I'm going with the saw I can just follow the tape line. What's nice is anything that is not super perfect on this cut we can just fill with caulk because we'll need to do that along the line anyways, so it'll kind of hide any imperfections. All right, I think this is looking pretty good. Let's go out there and do another cut. And then we're done with this saw and we can return it, which is the best. All right, here is the finished skinny piece of molding. I already tried it in the spot and it does fit really well. The only thing is that it could have been 1/16 of an inch skinnier, but there is no way that I will be able to make that cut because that is such a small piece. So I'm just not even going to attempt it, and it's fine, it's good enough. You know what? This is a DIY home project. We are not professionals. And anytime that we accomplish something with the bathroom, I'm like, it's good enough, and it is really good for how little we know, which is literally nothing. Definitely a learning experience with the saw. I would say that the saw was actually harder to use than the tile saw if you guys are ever doing any kind of home renovation. The tile saw like did not wiggle at all, and it was like such a perfect cut, but the saw, it just like, it can really move and be an imperfect cut so easily. So I'm really glad that we only needed to cut 2 pieces of wood. If we need to cut like a bunch of things, I would actually be worried because they would not look very good. I can't return the saw yet though because Colin actually needed to run to work to take care of something for like an hour. So it's just sitting on the patio here waiting because we need 2 people to lift this thing into the car. It's so big and so heavy. So I'm just making some lunch while I wait for him to come back. I'm gonna make a chicken pasta because I literally cannot think of what else to make in my fridge right now. I have some chicken left over, so I'm just gonna use that, and then I'm just making pasta to go with it. I also already did a little bit of meal prepping this morning because I went to the grocery store on my way back from getting breakfast with my friend. So I already meal prepped the meat portion of what I need to do for meal prep this week. So that's why there's so many dishes, because I was using so many pans this morning. So I think after I make lunch, I'll wash some dishes, and then hopefully Colin's home by then and we can return the saw. Just to validate anyone's normal home, this is what the kitchen looks like after I meal prepped this morning, just made myself lunch, and decided to make banana bread. Yeah, not a single inch of counter space unused, and there are so many dishes. Okay, I meant to give this haul to you guys yesterday before I ended up joining my neighbors for some bocce ball, but I just got in a new package from One Up Nutrition, and these are all products that are going to be launching the day before this vlog goes live. So when you are seeing this, all these products should be live on the website. If you didn't already know, One Up Nutrition launches new flavors every first Friday of the month, so we have some new goodies to check out. First up, we have the new greens and reds flavor. This is pine passion mango, so like pineapple passion mango. That sounds really good. Ooh, mango margarita pre-workout. This is gonna be so good, I already know. Last summer they had, I think it was spicy pineapple margarita. That was the best pre-workout flavor I have ever tried, so I'm sure that this one's gonna be really good as well. Ooh, and then this flavor is really good. It's now in the Pure Rebuild. It is red gummy bear. I have the pre-workout version of this flavor. And then for collagen, we have a blueberry muffin. That sounds so good. To be honest, I have not been liking the collagen flavors that they've come out with lately, so that one actually sounds delicious. And then lastly, we have the new flavor of the L-Carnite. This is strawberry kiwi. I love strawberry kiwi anything. Such a good flavor. So all these goodies are now live on the One Up Nutrition website. You can always use my code Teresa for 20% off of your order. If you do place an order using my code, please make sure to let me know so that I can thank you personally for supporting me and my channel. And then I also got a package from this new brand that I ordered some jewelry from, Caitlin Minimalist. I ordered some jewelry from here for our wedding. I ordered a couple different things just because I'm not exactly sure what I want, and I wanted to be able to try things on with my wedding dress to see how they would all look together. I'm not the greatest at pairing together like all of my different jewelry, like earrings with a necklace. I feel like it gets complicated. I think it's gonna go together and then it doesn't. So I got some options and we will look at these later, but right now my banana bread is just about done in the oven, and then as soon as that is done, we can drop off the sauce.
Smells like a loaf.